G'day, ZiggyD here with another guide for Path of Exile's Ascendancy expansion. Today we'll be focusing on one of the most powerful budget start of league ways to level, Orb of Storms plus Spark. You may have noticed that if you've been watching the alpha testing on Twitch that a lot of streamers have been leveling using this lightning caster playstyle. Simply put, it's incredibly strong, takes very little investment, and is a great way to level almost any Scion, Templar, Witch, or Shadow in Ascendancy. Now, Spark has actually been very strong for leveling for the last couple major patches, but it hasn't really received too much attention. Even I overlooked it personally. Because of things like Flame Totem and the OP leveling talismans, no one really took any notice. Now, nothing's actually really changed directly with Spark itself, though many things around it have gotten stronger, like for example the new Pierce support gem changes that give it a more damage multiplier as well. However, the real kicker that is driving the lightning caster leveling as meta in 2.2 is the new spell Orb of Storms. This spell places an orb near the player that lasts 12 seconds and continually zaps enemies in the area. By itself, it's like a totem that cannot die, that you can often just drop on a pack of enemies and keep running, and they'll all die. In addition to the really nice added AoE and boost to single target that it provides, if you stand in the Orb of Storms area of effect and cast a lightning spell like Spark for example, it will also send additional arcs off of the player, dealing even more damage. So basically with this combo you can run really efficiently pack to pack, dropping Orb of Storms to kill most white mobs, and against anything tougher like champ packs or rares or bosses, you can drop Orb of Storms and cast Spark, bouncing it off walls wherever possible to do insane amounts of damage. Even better is the fact that you get both of these spells very early in Act 1, so you can grab Spark right away and then Orb of Storms a couple minutes later from the Breaking Some Eggs quest, and you're good to go for the next 40 or so levels, just adding supports as you level. As for gear, all you need to do is ID any wands, scepters, and daggers looking for +1 to lightning spells, and then when you get to Act 2 you can craft yourself 2 +1 lightning crystal scepters, which give you a 40% elemental damage, and then boost the levels of both your Spark and Orb of Storms, making them deal even more damage. Simply put the gems and their supports in these items. To craft these powerful leveling items, trade a 3-linked magic crystal scepter with an alteration and a topaz ring to the vendor, and you'll get the +1 lightning scepter back. For supports, I recommend linking both Orb of Storms and Spark to added lightning in Act 1. You can also link added cold if you get it, like if you're a Shadow for example. Then in Act 2 you can add controlled destruction to both for a big more damage multiplier. Then to complete your 3 links, add fast casting to Spark and elemental focus to Orb of Storms, a new support gem that adds more elemental damage but removes your ability to inflict status ailments. You'll be doing it with one of the spells, you'll be shocking enemies, so you don't need it on both of them. Later on you can use Pierce on Spark if you like, and Innovate is a great choice on Orb of Storms to increase your overall clear speed. You can rock these 3-link Spark and Orb of Storms setups likely until you're ready to switch into your build, or around level 45 without any investment whatsoever, and well into endgame if you're playing some sort of synergizing spellcaster setup. To support your damage you should grab Herald of Thunder and Herald of Ice to add some flat elemental damage to both of your spells. You can also work in things like Searing Bond and Flame Totem or Fire Trap to help speed up boss kills, but it's a bit of overkill and not really necessary. As an added tip that'll supercharge your leveling speed even more, if you happen to be in the area between Witch and Templar, grab the powerful new Elemental Overload Keystone. With a setup like this it's easy to keep it active and 40% more damage never hurt anyone. Well, except your enemies, it kinda hurts them a lot. Anyway guys, hopefully you found this helpful. Enjoy the powerful new leveling setup and get cracking on those new Ascendancy classes. That's it for now, I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.